Good evening, Panthers. My name is Miss Kauser, in case you do not know who I am. And today I just kind of want to briefly show you a few different things about how we are not getting enough space in our Chromebooks. And so I am going to be showing you step by step on how to do that. So the first thing that we want to discuss and look at is how to manage files. And so a lot of what you're getting is error from opening up images, saving images, opening up PDFs. And so I'm going to briefly show you how to manage your files. And so when you manage files, one of the first things you want to do is go ahead and click on this little dot at the bottom. And from that dot, you will then click on where it says Files. And so Files will then open up to this page. And so with this page, you have two different places where files are saved. Mostly everything gets saved to your downloads. And so in our downloads, we actually don't have so much space. But our Google Drive, on the other hand, has a complete infinite amount of space. And so what this means is that in your files, you have only about 11 gigabytes, and some of it you use to run the computer, where the other half is where you're saving your downloads, your pictures, your PDFs, all of the information that your teachers give you. And so when we have that information, what I'm going to show you is how to share, how to save information in your drive. And so what this looks like is, say a teacher gives you an assignment, which is a PDF. And so they want you to read through it. And so once you're done, it actually gets saved just to your downloads. And so you'll notice that it's 203 KBs. And so what this means is that it's a big file. You'll notice here that there's certain screenshots that are bigger. The biggest one is that family newsletter. And so when you're opening these files, you are automatically having them saved to your downloads. And so what you need to do is you will need to go ahead and click on all of the files. From those files right here, you'll need to click on them. And then from those files, you will need to click on Cut. And so what Cut does is it takes your files from here, and then you can just go ahead and store them anywhere in your Google Drive if you want to keep them. If you don't want to keep them, you can just go ahead and click this little spot here to delete them. And so another issue that we're seeing that a lot of students are having is that even though you're deleting a lot of your storage, a lot of your screenshots, a lot of your pictures, you're still not having enough room to read downloads, to read PDFs, to save pictures on your drive. And so this is because you have multiple users on your Chromebook. This could be an issue. So on your Chromebook, you want to make sure that you only have yourself in there, because what's happening is if you have so many people on your Chromebooks, all of their information as well as your information is being stored. And so as you can see, there's only 5.9, but you need some available, right? And so right now you have 4.3 gigabytes used. And so what you'll need to do is you'll need to delete those people. So you'll need to click on this arrow and click Remove this user. And so once you remove this user, you will have so much more browsing saved. So you can tell with this user, they had 3.6, right? And so now when you take all of that away, you have so much more storage, and you won't get that error message that you keep receiving about not having enough room in your drive. Another issue is clearing up your history. We're all going on Google. We're going on Google Docs, we're researching information. And so another way to free up that information is to clear your history. And so in order to clear your history, right, you can see here just clicking on the device settings that you have 527 MBs. And so what this is that it's just your browsing history. When you go on the computer, when you go on Schoology, everything like that is being saved and being totaled. And so what you'll need to do next is you'll need to go to Chrome, click on this dot. You will then click on history, and then you'll click on this other part of history right here. So once you click on these three things, it will be then sent to your clear browsing data. You will then need to click on time range, and from time range, click all time. You will then go ahead and click clear data. And so what this does is that this, again, alleviates a lot of storage for you, and you are able to have more storage to read the PDFs that teachers send you, add more images, and you won't keep having that issue of error. There are a lot more ways to help support you. So if you go to support.google.com/Chromebook, there are different ways to help you with making sure that you have enough room, right? So when you go to this page, you can just click on search up free up space on your Chromebook. And so once you click on that, it gives you detailed directions on how to delete downloads, how to move downloads into your drive, how to delete browsing data, your offline files, right? All of these things are is what is making your Chromebook have that error. So again, please rewatch the video if you are getting any of these errors that you're running out of space. On the very bottom, go ahead and write down any questions that you may have, and I will try to answer them as soon as possible. But these are the three main reasons why your Chromebook may be having issues and why you may not be able to open up certain documents that your teachers are sending you. Okay, Panthers, have a great week.